Have you ever wondered why there's such a high prevalence of chronic kidney disease or CKD in certain areas across the globe? Some regions report a staggering rate of 20% occurrence, which is significantly above the average among the general population. A recent study published in the Environmental Science and Technology Letters might shed some light on this puzzling question. It suggests that a common chemical we all use could be the culprit behind the high incidence of CKD. This chemical is none other than glyphosate, an active ingredient in the world's most widely used herbicide, Roundup. In Sri Lanka, a country known for its vast rice paddies, a public health crisis has gradually developed over the past 2 decades. A particular form of CKD, known as CKD or chronic kidney disease of uncertain origin, has become increasingly common among farming communities. It affects up to 20% of the adult population, with early signs of kidney damage appearing in 9% of children aged between 5 and 11. To investigate this worrying trend, a team of researchers from Duke University and the University of Ruhuna in Sri Lanka embarked on a study. They hypothesized that the contamination of drinking water with glyphosate, especially when combined with water hardness and trace elements like fluoride, could be contributing to the high prevalence of CKD. The research team sampled water from over 200 wells across 4 regions in Sri Lanka, including areas both endemic and non-endemic for CKD. They tested the water for glyphosate, fluoride, hardness, and other trace elements. Their findings were quite alarming. Glyphosate was detected in 44% of wells in CKD areas, compared to just 8% in non-CKD areas. Fluoride was found in 99% of wells in CKD areas, while only 88% of wells in non-CKD areas contained it. They also found a clear correlation between the presence of elevated levels of glyphosate, water hardness, and the trace elements fluoride and vanadium in wells and the prevalence of CKD. This discovery is particularly distressing because it used to be believed that glyphosate breaks down quickly in the environment. However, this study shows that it forms complexes with metal ions in hard water, such as magnesium and calcium, making it more persistent. This persistence is concerning. Some research suggests these complexes can survive up to 7 years in water and 22 years in soil, making glyphosate a serious long-term health hazard. The implications of this study extend far beyond Sri Lanka. Given the widespread use of Roundup and the potential health impacts of glyphosate, particularly in regions with hard water, it's clear that this issue deserves serious attention from regulatory organizations worldwide. Despite the alarming findings, there's a silver lining. There are ways to reverse CKD using simple natural diet and lifestyle changes. To summarize, the study by Duke University and the University of Ruhuna has found a strong link between the contamination of drinking water with glyphosate, water hardness, and certain trace elements, and the high prevalence of CKD. The persistence of glyphosate in the environment is a serious concern and calls for immediate attention from global regulatory bodies. Remember, knowledge is power. By staying informed and making conscientious lifestyle choices, we can protect ourselves and our loved ones from potential health hazards like CKD.